Good morning on Monday. We have another Magic King today, our last one, and can't wait to just check it out one more time this trip before we head off to the other parks. So we are getting ready to board a bus, but first we need to get some fuel rods at our hotel. Let's get the day started. There's that pink castle. So it's like 9:12 a.m. right now. This is how Main Street looks. Heading to Starbucks. Look, they even have lines on the ground for Starbucks. Hi, good morning.
Welcome on in.
Hello, welcome.
Okay, so we're sitting here drinking our Starbucks at Casey's Corner. We're a little frustrated because this morning at Wilderness Lodge, the first bus of the day came at 8:58 and Magic Kingdom opened at 9. So obviously we weren't here at park opening. So that was frustrating, especially because we were the first ones there.
Yeah.
We waited a long time. And then we got here and went to Starbucks, and I was frustrated at Starbucks because we had spots we were supposed to stand on to pick up our food, which is great. But I wish that they would do that all the time because everybody's always so crowded around. But then they kept calling our name to like ask questions about our order, and then we would get off of our waiting spot and somebody else would take it. And then they yelled at us to like move and go back to the waiting spot. It's like we don't have a waiting spot. So anyway, frustrated. But now we're sitting down, having a little breakfast. It's nice outside. None of the rides have a wait time. So I think this is just kind of the new way to do Magic Kingdom, a little more laid back. So we're gonna try to see if we can spot some things today that we haven't seen yet. So after we had our Starbucks treats, we decided to go ride Space Mountain. The current wait times show that Jungle Cruise, Pirates of the Caribbean, and Big Thunder Mountain have the highest wait times. Seven Dwarfs Mine Train is down. But if you remember from our last Magic Kingdom day, those are the things that we did first and with pretty limited wait. So if your goal is to not wait very long and you want to be here at park opening, then those would be the priorities. Jungle Cruise, Pirates, Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, Big Thunder, at least based on our experience. But we are headed to Space Mountain, which only has a 10-minute wait, which might mean none at all.
That includes sharp turns, sudden drops, and stops. For a safe space flight, you should be in good health and free from high blood pressure. Attention Space Mountain passengers. Space Mountain is currently high-speed.
A lot of people have been DMing me about the bathrooms and how they work. So you can see right behind me, there's the bathroom that I just left. I think it's a lot less complicated than you probably think because there are so few people here and most, if not all, the bathrooms are open. So it's not like there's lines outside. Once you get inside, there's plenty of space. And obviously there's partitions between the stalls. In the women's bathroom, don't know how it works in the men's. And so there's just suggestions to maintain the social distancing, but it hasn't been a hard thing to do. In fact, it's one of my favorite places to take off my mask for a minute. It's in the confines of the stall just to get a little air conditioning, take a deep breath. And it's pretty simple. So hopefully that answers your question. We're off to Carousel of Progress.
Welcome to Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress. You're in for a real treat. The Carousel of Progress was Walt's own idea from beginning to end.
We just watched Tink go by. She just pops up randomly, and now we're headed to Adventureland for lunch at Skipper Canteen.
Tried to do this before.
We have.
All right, excellent. Well, it's glad to see you made it back in one piece. All right, we've actually got you be dining here in our beautiful mess hall. Have you dined in this room before?
We have.
Do you remember any of the highlights in the room? Do they ever point them out to you?
You should try it again.
Okay, so there's one right over there. There's one right over here. There's one right here in the middle. Have a seat wherever you'd like. I recommend a chair. It's a little bit more comfortable than the floor.
Okay. We're just finishing up lunch at Skipper Canteen. We had the seasonal soup, which was like a curry butternut squash, which was delicious. And then we decided to order the Thai noodles and split them, but they were so spicy and that we barely ate them. In all fairness, the cast member did warn us and it ended up being too spicy for us, so probably will never order that one again. But super reasonably priced. I think this is probably our favorite table service at Magic Kingdom because it's easy to get in, it's great theming, good service, so always a good option if you're looking for a table service here. And now we are off to check out Frontierland. We've been camped out in Frontierland, which is a perfect place, just like when there's a parade. It's a nice place to sit and watch it come through. And we had Tink come through, we had Merida come through on the horse and the princesses. And then on the water, we saw Chip and Dale float by on a raft, which is super cute. And we're just hanging out here to see if anything else pops up. We're having Dole Whip floats. Heather ran over to Aloha Isle and got us Dole Whip floats, and now we're sitting in Frontierland waiting to see if anything else pops up. If it doesn't, we're gonna head out. Yum! Hello from Whispering Canyon Cafe. We are definitely taking advantage of all the dining options at the hotel, and this is one of them. It's right off the lobby of Wilderness Lodge. We ordered the traditional skillet. What is your thoughts?
It was good, but we don't like things with bones.
Yeah, but that's our fault though.
Yeah, that's on us.
We don't like meat on the bone, and we ordered a meat skillet.
Yeah.
So, but the flavors were good. We did eat some of it, and the green beans, mashed potatoes, corn, the bread, all that stuff. Really good. We've eaten here before. So.
Yes, the green beans definitely highlight.
Yeah. And then I ordered a glass of wine, and we had chocolate cake and apple pie. Chocolate cake, Heather has. It's good, but it's so rich.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to finish this.
No, it's too much. And then the apple pie, which is what I'm on my plate with ice cream, is really good. We also ordered coffee. So as you can see in the restaurant, the tables are spaced out, so there's nobody very close to us. We are looking outside, so we have a nice view of the wilderness. So overall, a good dinner. It's fun to be at a hotel that has good options because I know not everybody is in that boat.
Yep.
But anyway, good way to end the day. So overall, the food was good. It's a big quantity, but it was also pretty expensive, which is kind of normal at Disney World, but given the amount that we ate, feels especially so. We did get entree, dessert, coffee, and I got a glass of wine, so that does add up. But we do, as we said, appreciate having the options right here at the hotel. We're off to do more before we head back to the room. We're gonna take a walk around outside for a little bit before heading back to our room. Come with us. Not only is the outside area beautiful, well the inside is too, but the outside area is beautiful, but there's like lots of paths that are meandering, there's an overlook, and at the top of every hour the geyser that is located between the pool and Bay Lake goes off. I've seen it go really, really high, but today it was just very low, just like a little sputter. Apparently it depends on the wind, but that happens at the top of every hour. So people that have a courtyard view can see it from their room, but we went out at the top of the hour just so we could check it out ourselves. Anyway, we are headed back to the room for the night. That is going to be the end of our day. Tomorrow, I'm not going to promise what we're doing. We have a park pass for Animal Kingdom, but we aren't quite sure what our plans are going to include. It might include Animal Kingdom, it might not. We are kind of brainstorming that now, so we'll be back tomorrow to let you know. Thanks for watching.